Many Americans love football. Ironically, football is all about conflict. It is two teams crashing violently into each other, each trying to take possession of the ball and move it across the field in their desired direction. However, many people avoid conflict in their personal and spiritual lives. I heard a sermon from a pastor I have grown to respect. Unfortunately, I won't mention his name because just doing so could create trouble for some viewers. But in this sermon, he talked about putting yourself in a spiritually safe situation, which is often a physically unsafe situation. When he finds himself in difficult situations, he says, "For the sake of spiritual safety, I get straight to the conflict. I say everything up front. I immediately arrive at the point of no retreat. Unless you attack me physically, we have nothing more to talk about." He goes on to say that if you ease into a conflict situation, you allow too much room for doubt or wandering and create a spiritually unsafe situation. Don't give yourself too much wiggle room, the pastor cautions. He and his family have paid a high physical price for this, but his spiritual integrity remains intact. This goes right along with Matthew 5, verse 37, where Jesus says, "Let your yes be yes and your no be no. Anything more comes from evil." It is when we try to paint a gray area of self-preservation that we get ourselves into the most trouble. How strong are your beliefs? Would you be willing to put yourself in a physically dangerous situation, to take a beating, or even give your life to protect your spiritual safety? Jesus did. The pastor I mentioned has. What do you fear more, conflict or the loss of your eternal spiritual integrity?